over the misty
Just fell out of the sky.
Oh, great, something's happening. We'll start video.
Mate, oh, come on.
Murray again.
Murray Gandalf.
Yes.
What? You're that far along, mate. We're going to run out of head soon.
all who find us will know the ship. Some folk we never forget. Some kind we never forget. Haven't seen the back of us. We will fight as long as we live. All the lies are hidden.
What do you think of that?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Is that Matt? Unite then?
Expecting that ad.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming out and supporting us.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Martin Freeman across from us.
This guy here. No, who's this guy here?
Oh, it's John Howe.
I actually saw Eddie Serkis run back down, do running high fives, and then get corralled by someone, almost tackled because he was making such an effort to make sure he connected with every fan. And this is what it's been all about today.
Enga iwi, enga mana, enga reo, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. To everybody from around New Zealand, from overseas, and to all the thousands and thousands watching around the globe, a very warm welcome to Wellington for you all. Today is a day we've been waiting for. Today is the day we go on an unexpected journey with hobbits, elves, trolls, and a wizard or two. Today, the world's eyes are on Wellington, and what a beautiful day to see the capital city of New Zealand. Let's thank, first of all, our truly magical Wellingtonian, Sir Peter Jackson. Let's thank the team at the Warner Brothers and to the Prime Minister for making this happen with their partnership. And let's thank all of the people who worked on The Hobbit, who made the city look beautiful, our businesses, our ratepayers, our council staff. I saw them out cleaning the streets at 6 this morning. So today is a day to celebrate the local and global magic of film. Today is a day to celebrate Wellington at its very best, combining talent and technology. Let's celebrate Wellington as the middle of Middle Earth. And now it's my pleasure to introduce John T, the Prime Minister of New Zealand.
Bloody John, eh?
Kia ora tātou and welcome. It's wonderful to see so many people out tonight celebrating here for the world premiere of the first of the Hobbit trilogy, An Unexpected Journey. I want to take a moment, if I can, just to welcome to New Zealand some people that have been very special and integral in terms of making these movies in New Zealand. The Chairman and CEO of Warner Brothers, Barry Meyer, the Chairman and Chief Executive of MGM, Gary Barber, and of New Line, the President and COO, Toby Emmerich.
COO.
So tonight's a night for celebration and fun and entertainment. But first and foremost, let's pay tribute to the brilliance of Peter Jackson. The man's a genius. Can we acknowledge all of those that have worked on the movie, right through from the actors to the grips, the teams at Wingnut and Weta Workshops. I want to pay tribute to Warner Brothers and MGM and New Line for their faith to invest in the Hobbits and their confidence to do so here in New Zealand. And most of all, I want to say thank you to the New Zealand public who supported the government as we went about making changes that ensured that the movies were made here in New Zealand. The movie industry is very important to New Zealand. It promotes our country, the awareness of the beauty of our landscapes, and its confirmation of the capability of our people. But it does so much more than even that. Around about 3,000 people had some sort of job that was related to the making of the Hobbits, and it was a catalyst for so many other businesses, not just the movie sector. So 6,700 domestic flights were taken as a result of the making of the movie. 93,000 hotel beds were filled, 1,800 rental cars were used, and $380,000 was spent on coffee. So tonight's a very special night. I want to take this opportunity to say to Peter Jackson, we have two messages for you. One is to wish you the very best of luck, and the third is to say, don't stop at 3. Ladies and gentlemen, can I now make the introduction from Barry Meyer and Gary Barber, who are the men behind Warner Brothers and MGM.
I'd like to thank you for embarking on this extraordinary journey with us. We are incredibly proud to be working with your own genius in residence, Sir Peter Jackson, as well as his wonderful collaborators Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens, and all the talented cast and crew of the Hobbit trilogy, many of whom are right here from New Zealand. We are so delighted to launch this incredible first film of the trilogy with you. It's hard to imagine a more fitting backdrop for the world premiere of The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey than downtown Wellington, which, as you can see, has been all but transformed into Middle Earth. And we thank all of the people of Wellington who have helped us make this monumental event possible. We would not be here tonight were it not for the long ago storytelling of J.R.R. Tolkien. And we would not be here tonight were it not for the gifted and dedicated filmmakers and actors and crews who have worked so hard to bring these films to life, both at the filmmaking facilities in Miramar and all across the North and South Islands of New Zealand.
Where's he gone?
Hey, thank you very much. This is absolutely unbelievable, everybody that's come to help us celebrate this film. It's really humbling. I might, as you know, we like to leave the finishing of our films till the last minute, so forgive me if I talk a while because I think the film's still travelling from Park Road Post at the moment. I am only joking, sorry. I think it's up there ready to go. Hey, this is an incredible experience because so you spend so long shooting a movie where you're just focused on the film and you're trying to keep everybody out. You want to do it in secret and private and hang on to all the surprises, and then suddenly one day the film's finished and the next morning you wake up and there's 100,000 people coming to celebrate. Sort of flips your head upside down. But I just got to thank obviously Celia for organising this incredible celebration, and Prime Minister Key for the wonderful support that you've given us all the way on this journey, difficult journey. I just really hope you enjoy the movie after all that. And Barry and Gary, thank you so much, guys. I'm glad that we could finally figure out a way to get this film made. It's just fantastic. It's where we want to be. The Lord of the Rings was such a great experience, and now we've been able to take the Hobbit and come to this point in time. It just seems like it's the way it should have been. It seems like fate's meant for us to be here. Warner Brothers has been a wonderful studio to work with, and I do want to thank Jeff Robinoff, Kevin Tsuchihara, John Ragovan, Sue. Absolutely, we felt supported in this very big and complicated movie. New Line Cinema, Toby Emmerich and Carolyn Blackwood, you guys have been absolutely incredible. You've looked after us every step of the way, held our hands, watched our back, and we love working with you. Thank you. I can't do anything without a huge number of people. I mean, you see them in the credits, there's thousands and thousands of them. But I do want to invite up on stage three very special people who I work very closely with. They're producers, and Philippa Boyens, who co-writes the script. So can I just ask Philippa Boyens, Zane Weiner and Carolyn Cunningham to pop out the door.
Zane Weiner.
These guys are fantastic. I don't do this alone, and these three back here just look after me all the time. And the fourth person that should be here is Fran Walsh, who we can never persuade to get up in front of the crowd. But Fran is just the most fantastic person. She's great to work with, and we've got two fantastic children, Billy and Katie, who I've got to thank and for all their patience and tolerance with their mum and dad doing what we do. So Fran, Billy and Katie, I love you. Thank you. I can't possibly thank everybody, but some special people, Jay Bezolson, Andrew Lesney, Dan Henner, Richard and Tania at Weta, and everyone at Weta Workshop. Everyone at Weta Digital who worked so hard up until just a few hours ago to get this film finished. And especially Eileen Moran, we want to send a big thank you to you, Eileen, and our love to you. And you were just fantastic helping us get through this movie. Thank you so much. Okay, should we bring up some of our actors? So Elrond is played by Hugo Weaving. Galadriel is Kate Blanchett. Serkis, Gollum. Frodo Baggins, Elijah Wood. We have a couple of wonderful new characters in The Hobbit. The Great Goblin. Now we needed somebody rather uncouth and grotesque to play this role, so we looked to Australia and we found Barry Humphries. Radagast the Brown, Sylvester McCoy. So we're now going to bring some dwarves on stage. So do you know, who knows the names of all the dwarves?
I'll read them out to you right now.
Sleepy, Grumpy, Dopey, Bashful. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong list. Hang on. No, there's Thorin, Dwalin, Balin, Gloin, Oin, Killy, Philly, Orin, Oridori, Bofa, Biffa and Bomba. So let's bring them up. Now just remember those names because you're going to want to know them when you see the movie. Ori is played by Adam Brown. Nori, Jed Brophy. Dory, Mark Hadlow. John Callan, Oin. Gloin is played by Peter Hamilton. William Kershaw, Biffa. Bomba is played by Stephen Hunter. Jimmy Nesbitt plays Bofa. Dwalin is played by Graham McTavish. Philly, Dean O'Gorman. And last and certainly not least, the leader of the group, Thorin Oakenshield, Richard Armitage. And the last person to us to come up on stage is the Hobbit himself, Bilbo Baggins, Martin Freeman. So we've just got one last thing left. Before we do that, I just want to thank you very, very much for coming. Honestly, it means such a lot to all of us here. It's unbelievable, and we so look forward to you being able to see this film and so we can share it with you. But thank you very much for coming. The last thing I have to do is there's one member of our cast, a very distinguished member who couldn't be here tonight, but he did want to send a greeting to everybody. So let me welcome Sir Ian McKellen.
Hello, this is Ian McKellen in London. Look, is this 3D? Is this 48 frames per second? Oh dear, I never understood all that. Anyway, here I am, far, far away, feeling more like Gandalf than ever. As you'll see in the first of the Hobbit movies, Gandalf is forever leaving the dwarves and Bilbo to get on with the job while he's nips off somewhere else to do something else, and that's what I'm doing in London, something else. And of course I wish I were there in my spiritual home in Wellington. I hope we have a wonderful time together. those of you who are about to see the film will see one of the most talented groups of actors and technicians who ever gathered together to make a movie. So I know you're in for a good time. My love to everybody, Peter, Fran, Philippa, all the cast, and my favourite dwarf, you know who you are, and the crew. I'll see you soon. Lots of love.
You're not going to do the haka.
Wait, what's happening? Can you see him? I think they're just posing.
And that brings to an end an absolutely extraordinary afternoon.
Certainly has.